Hey guys. Hi. This is Pulse Point Presents. I'm Jen with Pulse Point Coaching. Sorry about the crazy camera. I will refine this and get better at it. I was going to start this channel with women friends of mine discussing women in perimenopause, women's health, and heart health issues. I will give you a little bit about me and then I'll tell you about what the deal is with today. I'm Jen. I'm a heart nurse of almost 13 years, and I've been a fitness instructor for 20 years before that. And I do, in my personal life, keep healthy and fit. I try to eat right. I'm a mom, a wife, I'm a dog mom, very busy schedule, still working at hospital and have my coaching clients as well. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. I'm a morning person, if that matters. And then I was going to have my friend on today, nurse coach extraordinaire Sam Tucker. She struggles with gastroparesis though, and she had a rough night. So we're going to reschedule her for next week. It is okay that I'm saying that. She told me to, so I'm not doing any kind of privacy violation or anything like that. She talks openly about it on her platforms. So anyways, I don't know. I've gotten all the other platforms pretty down. I've got Instagram, Facebook. I have a Facebook group. And I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little bit more of a less clinical, casual YouTube channel where we could like just chill and chat and have guests on weekly talking about what they're going through and giving you heart healthy tips every week. And then we'll just kind of see how it goes and go from there. So I would say that one thing with women that we do is cover up stress because we do carry a big load. I'm not trying to speak in a sexist way against men in any way at all. It's just that I think women do take on a lot. And it's just like a known fact that we just have a lot going on. We take stuff and we just bury and keep going. We have invisible load that lots of people don't see. We're doing constant things around the house to keep the house running. We are shuffling kids everywhere, animals, keeping everybody's appointments, the vet, the pediatrician, your checkups, your spouses, partners, etc. If you don't have kids, you're still quite busy all the time. There's just women handle a ton of load. So I think we get used to just go, 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 and we don't ever stop and take breaks or check in with our bodies or recognize any kind of signs and symptoms. You push through being sick. And I think that carries on later when you feel stress. So physical symptoms are kind of like a little bit easier to recognize because you know them right away. A sore throat, you're going to maybe take some cold medicine and that'll take care of that. But with stress, it's a little bit different because it's hard to stop what you're doing and just do the nervous system regulation exercises to address your stress. So that's kind of challenging and tough, at least for me it is anyways. Rarely will I stop in my day and just sit down on the ground and just take some breathing. I will take 3 deep breaths if I'm real stressed out in the moment because that really helps. You can feel your blood pressure lowering. You can feel your heart rate lowering. So that helps a lot. Sorry, I got some chesty action here. But it's just, I think we handle stress differently than physical ailments. And I'm probably not alone when I say that. One of the things that stress can do with women is it raises your blood pressure, raises your cholesterol, your cortisol, and women do mask it, which makes it worse. One of my earliest posts was on Takotsubo's, and it is like a version of cardiomyopathy with most common women over 60, where the heart, the walls are huge and it presents like a heart attack, but it's not. And it's treated with medical management, usually goes away. But it's just interesting to me that there is a cardiac syndrome that is most common in women over 60 because of high stress. And that's little more than just day-to-day stress. That's usually like a massive occurrence, like a death in the family or something really, really severe. But it's just another, it's like backing up what I'm saying that women do have a lot of heart health issues because we bury stuff and we just keep going and pushing. So one of the things I was going to talk about today, instead of doing nervous system regulation stuff with you, which is great, I do teach on that as well. I usually coach on 4 pillars: sleep, nutrition, exercise, and stress management. One of the things that you can do for yourself that is a huge stress management that is not to be probably expected is exercise. For me and my family, exercise is 1000% our mental health. We all need our exercise every day, whether it be taking our dog on a walk or doing like our weekly really big workouts. So what that does is just lowers your stress level and anxiety because you're thinking about something else. You're expending your energy. It's like you're letting out your energy. You're getting to physically get rid of all this pent up energy that you might have. Sitting around stewing is not healthy and it doesn't help anybody. But if you get to exercise, you can lower your anxiety, your depression, you're going to increase your happiness, you're going to get morning light or sunlight if you're outside. You can make social connections. It's going to help you manage your weight and keep your heart healthy. So I encourage exercise, of course, for everybody, but especially for women in perimenopause. It's a big thing that we overlook. And I think a lot of what I hear too sometimes is that people just put it off or don't have time for it. Well, making time for exercise is quite important, especially since it's proven to lengthen your life. So I think exercise is probably my top go-to for my own stress relief. And then I turn to other methods like the deep breathing helps me a lot with stress in the moment, just 3 deep breaths. I do like to be outside. I think sunlight really, really helps me in my mood. It perks me right up. So I would love to hear from you. You can tell me what you do for your stress, and you can tell me what questions you would like answered for women and heart health in perimenopause. I could talk about blood pressure, high cholesterol, all that jazz, but I wanted to keep it light and easy today, just as a quickie, because I don't have a guest yet. But I'm thinking also of having a weekly guest, like an actual person with me, not just me blabbing at you. I think that would really be fun. So let me know what you think about that. And if you have any ideas for topics that you want covered, and we will have Sam Tucker, nurse coach, next week, Friday. Love you guys. Bye.